Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I have my fifth and last update for my Natasha Denona week of looks. And today, you guys, I'm gonna do the last palette that I have purchased from Natasha Denona in my collection, and it's the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. This is going up next week or the week after that. So when you're seeing these, maybe she has released the latest holiday palette, but so far I don't think she has any new releases after the mini trio chrome one that she just did. So I think this is the latest 15 pan palette from her. I love all the 15 pan palettes and I loved playing with them. And today it's gonna be celebrity inspired because I found this beautiful picture that I'm gonna put someplace on the screen, and this was the look that Home Van Gogh, which is one of my favorite makeup artists, he has a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna leave a link below, created with the beautiful Emily Ratajkowski, or Emrata, as you can find her on Instagram. I find her to be one of the most beautiful women that I've ever seen on social media, and I don't know her in person, so I would dare to say that she's one of the most beautiful women that I've ever seen alive. And it's all about taste, you guys. We all have different tastes, but she's beautiful, she's exotic, and I love the way that she looks when she has natural makeup and also when she's super glammed up. I'm so excited to finally be uploading all of these videos, and I'm super happy that the last one was created while I already had this beautiful palette because I'm just obsessed with it. If you guys want to see me creating this eye look and lip on camera, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so let's do this because this eye look has me super excited, and since it's the final look on the Natasha Denona week, I wanted it to be epic, and who's more epic than Emily Ratajkowski? I'm going to start, and I'm gonna do this more on the brownish side, but I'm gonna use a base to make it look more blackish brown, and the base that I'm using is the MERCIER Caviar stick eye color in the shade Tuxedo. You can do this without, so you can do this more brown than black, but I want to just make sure that I make the most out of the look, and I'm gonna be inspired by it, but I'm not gonna recreate it exactly. So I'm grabbing Tuxedo and I'm gonna place it close to my lash line so that serves as a base for me to apply Silhouette, which is the darkest color on my I Need a Nude palette. And remember, you guys, that when you're using caviar sticks, you have to go little by little. Blend them and then do what you're gonna do with them before they set, because when they set, they don't budge. The brush that I'm using is the Morphe M213, which is one of my favorite brushes because it's a small shader brush, a super mini one, but it also blends. And then I'm only gonna use these two brushes, which are the one that I just mentioned, and the Refer number 29, which is a definer brush, but it's also detailed and super small. And then on the lower lash line, I'm only gonna grab what's left on the brush and see if that's enough, because she mostly uses brown on her lower lash line, even though the entire rim of the eye, the waterline, is lined with black. I had to apply a little bit more, but just a little bit. She has her inner corner also blended out and a little bit smoky with black, so I'm gonna grab a little bit more. And then with the number 29 brush by Refer and Tuxedo, again, I'm gonna create the wing. And you guys, this is gonna be, like I said, set with the brown. So you could go ahead and do it only with the brown if you don't want the gradient from black to brown. Now that I have the map for my look, I'm going in with Silhouette, which is this shade right here, and the Morphe M213 on the tip of the brush. I'm not gonna use it like pressed as a shader brush, but on the tip of the brush, I'm gonna start to cover the black, but not from the lash line, just a little bit on top of it, and start blending it to make a smoked out wing. I just clean the brush on a towel, and then I'm blending the edges a little bit more. A little bit more of Silhouette. Okay, so I can't really see her with her eyes closed, but I know that she has smoked out brown right here and then right here, but the center is barely nude. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my own version. I'm gonna grab the Morphe M504 brush. These are all clean because I just wash my brushes. I'm so happy. And I'm gonna grab the shade Tender, which is this one right here. It looks darker in the pan than what it looks on camera. I'm gonna start to smoke out my crease, but I'm not gonna make it super harsh. I have meetings today and I don't wanna look as super dramatic as if I'm just gonna go party. And then what I love about this brush is that it's super fluffy, but it's big. So it deposits color, it doesn't have that much fallout, and it blends it at the same time. And then to define that even more, I'm grabbing the same shade Tender, but with the reference number 13. So you can see in comparison the size of the blending brush. The reference one is super small. So I'm gonna be more precise and define that inner part of the crease. And then with that small blending brush, I'm gonna keep grabbing this one, Tender. Same small brush from Refer, and I'm gonna define the outer crease, but just a little bit, because I want to leave the center almost blank and place one of the sparkling toppers that this eyeshadow palette comes with. So I place a little bit, and then with the bigger brush I just blend it. I want everything to look seamless, you guys. That's why I go back and forth and blend, even in the easiest of looks. Now I'm sort of connecting the smoked out wing to the outer part and then leaving the center blank. And then on my lower lash line, I'm gonna use Tender and the same Refer brush, and I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line because she has it super smoked out. I'm gonna go and do my waterline with the Laura Mercier. This is the Caviar eyeliner pencil in the shade Tuxedo, and I used this one once, but I don't remember how it worked, if it was super black, but I just want to do all of my waterline completely black as she has in the picture to complement the smoked out wing. I've been using the shade Cocoa and it doesn't budge. So what I love about these ones is that they are as foolproof when it comes to budging as the Caviar sticks. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be completely black, but it's doing the job perfectly fine. If I get a little bit of a smudging when I'm applying the liner because I placed it wrong, I go back with the Morphe M213 and blend the eyeliner so that it doesn't run while it hasn't set yet, because when they set, they do set. Okay, you guys, so you can see the difference when the eye is completely done without mascara and then when I don't have the liner on my waterline. And for me, when you're doing a smoky eye or when you're doing an intricate eyeshadow look, when you do your waterline, even if it's just the top waterline, it changes the look and it makes it look complete and beautiful. So don't skip that step. If you want, you can change the color on the lower waterline, but always on top. It will make your eyes or your eyeshadow look more complete, and then also your lashes look fuller. And now for the topper in the center, I'm gonna grab Sheen and Delilah, which are both of these shades, these two, on my finger and apply it in the center. This will just be a topper. It will not give that much color, just a sheen to the lid. With only Sheen and the Refer number 29, I'm highlighting my brow bone. Maybe I can even grab a little bit of Sheen and put it on my nose. Yes, as a highlighter. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do mascara. I'm using my Tartelette 2B mascara from Tarte, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, and now for lips. I wanted to grab a few things that I haven't used in a while. So I have here the Anastasia lip liner in the shade Deep Taupe, which I find it to be so beautiful, but it's really dark, so I love to use it as a contour shade on my lips. The Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick. And also, if I need to, maybe I won't, the Merit. This is the tinted lip oil in the shade Taupe. What I love about this look when it comes to the lips from Emily Ratajkowski is that she has fuller lips naturally, but also I think she does filler, and then she has her lips overlined but in the most subtle way, and then the center of the lip is a little bit more pinkier and it's lighter than the liner, and maybe she has a dab of gloss on top just to make it look not super matte and flat. Then I'm grabbing the My Dream lipstick just in the center of the lips, and then I'm gonna rub it in with my finger. I honestly don't think that this needs the gloss. I'm gonna grab just a drop of the tinted lip oil, just a drop, tapping off the excess with my finger and then just applying a little bit to make the lip look more hydrated. But you can see that this look is so beautiful. So for foundation, I use my tinted moisturizer by Laura Mercier, which I love, but I used it mixed with one that I'm trying to finish, which is the Charlotte Tilbury beautiful skin foundation. Then for my powder, I use my lovely Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I'm gonna leave everything linked below. And for my blush, I grabbed a face palette from NARS that I'm thinking about putting on my Panda face palette project for next year. It was limited edition, it's super old. I think that's it, but all of the products that I used on my face I will leave linked below. And I'm so obsessed with the I Need a Nude palette. I think soon this will become my favorite Natasha Denona palette. The only thing that I would need to do is take my dream palette from Natasha Denona and add the black to this one and make it completely perfect for me. All the looks that I've created with it, all of them, I've loved so far, and I find the color scheme to be friendly for smoky looks, and then also for daytime looks, and then also for bridal, for mother of the bride. It's just for my job and for myself the perfect palette, and the color scheme is perfect for what I've been loving. Okay guys, so that's it for the finished look. I'm thinking that afterwards I'm gonna try to do these Natasha Denona looks, but I'm gonna do 3 at a time so that I don't have so many and that I don't have to film so many videos and start to get behind on other videos that I want to post on my channel. But I enjoy always doing this. You guys know that I love my Natasha Denona palettes, and you will always see me using them on my channel, or you will see the wear and tear that they have when you're watching my Franken palette videos and see how many of the eyeshadow palettes from Natasha Denona I hit pan on. So that's it for this week, you guys, and thank you for supporting my channel. I know you have been enjoying my Get Ready With Me's. For those of you that have been loving them, always let me know by giving the videos a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, sharing my content, and also watching the videos until the end so that the YouTube algorithm know the videos that you're loving, so that I can keep posting them and posting them when I'm looking through the analytics. I will leave everything linked below. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.